You guys is freaking shellbacks down at Manhattan Beach. All right, what do you guys got?
It seems like the offense has become a little more run-heavy in the last few games. Is that a matchup thing, or is there something else you're trying to do?
No, it's funny you asked that question, you know. I mean, they did, I mean, and then they've been in the defense we played Saturday. I mean, they did a hell of a job. They were well coached. They got after us. I was not nearly as aggressive as a play caller as I should be at this point. All right. You know, it's just like life, right? If you wake up in the morning, you know, and you get out of bed and all you're worrying about is, you know, not to make mistakes, you might as well not get your ass out of bed. You might as well stay in bed. I mean, that's life. You got to go out and freaking be aggressive. And, you know, you make mistakes, you make mistakes. So, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of truth in that, but what the heck, we all learn.
How would you define being more aggressive? Is it more types of plays, types of passing plays, or what exactly would that consist of?
I don't know. That's kind of, you know, just kind of who we are. We're kind of a, you know, tempo, aggressive offense, and that's not, you know, I haven't been nearly aggressive enough as I should be. It's not the schemes. Schemes are schemes, right? It's just a matter of, you know, what kind of, you know, how aggressive you are becoming. You know, when you play aggressive, when you play an aggressive defense, you better be aggressive offensively, right? And so that's what we want to be at.
It seems like it's gotten progressively more run-heavy since that BYU game. Was there anything about the kind of 3 interception performance that maybe gave you a little bit of trepidation?
No. I got total confidence in our quarterback and total confidence in the rest of the kids in that offense. It's my job to put them in the right position, all right, to have success. All right, that falls on my shoulders, not on their shoulders. And then when I put them in the right position, it's on their shoulders to make the plays for us. It's a pretty simple equation, you know.
You mentioned tempo is something you want to pick up. Are you comfortable with the number of plays that are being run? Would you want to run more?
Well, you know, you don't get a lot of plays when you go too many 3 and outs. That has nothing to do with tempo. You know, if you can't keep your butt on the field, you're not going to have a lot of plays. You know, I think the week before we were like 11 for 15 and 11 for 15 and third down, so we're going to have a lot of plays. This last week was something like 3 for 15, whatever it was. So you're not going to have a lot of plays. You know, the tempo part has nothing to do with it.
When you're game planning, are you ever considering what the defense, you know, the injuries they've suffered, just what, you know?
Sure, you take in all those factors, you know, and that's my point about in the game plan. You know, you game plan, all right. You spend a whole week game planning, and then when it gets to the game, all right, now it's your job to call what your game planned, right? You know, so that was my point about it. You know, that our kids, we got a great group of kids, and I just need to get them in the right positions to be an aggressive offense.
What have been some of your early impressions of Stanford?
Shoot like every year. And they really are a team that does a great job against us. They have, you know, ever since I've been here. Physical, well coached. A little bit of a bend don't break mentality. You know, they know their offense. To me, they know their offense is going to. You're not going to get many touches against them. All right, so you better make them count. And so the main thing to me is you gotta create first downs, and you gotta have some patience.
When looking back at those Stanford games the last 3 years, is there any common linkage you think between? I mean, obviously it's a great defense, but any common linkage between the offensive struggles a little bit against them?
Yeah, they played better than we did. I mean, I don't have to think on that question for a while, but now they do good. You know, you mean is it what they run on offense? No, I mean they are well coached. They do a good job of what they do. All right, guys, I appreciate it.